I'm Shawna. Shawna Nichols is my real name. When I'm being sassy, my mom calls me DJ Shawna. So that might be what you know me as. So I'm a full-time DJ and MC. I also train elite basketball players as well.
Okay.
So I work with kids. I'm a former professional basketball player. I'm a Milwaukee kid through and through. I went to Pius High School. I went on to the University of Wisconsin where I got to play basketball and received my undergrad degree from Madison. I went on and received my master's degree in communication from Bellarmine University.
Okay.
I went and played professional basketball for a little while overseas.
Man.
And then I got into DJing. Actually, I think I'm on my 12th or 13th year because I've actually never drank alcohol in my life.
Okay.
And so after undergrad, as I'm sure most people watching right now understand, around that, 21, 22-year-old time when you're legally allowed to go out.
Right.
Legally. I was hanging out with people who did that quite often, and I didn't know what to do with my hands, and carrying just a water bottle it made people uncomfortable, so I started literally playing with turntables. So it keeps me moving. I've been in the bar and club scene for years. I've gotten to DJ coincidentally kind of all over the world while I was playing professional basketball. And then in the last 3 years, I'm on the live entertainment side. So I work for the Milwaukee Bucks. I've worked for Marquette women's basketball. I'm the NCAA Women's Final Four official DJ.
Okay.
So
Jeez.
I've gotten to do events with Red Bull. Something I'm most proud of is being one of the Bucks, I guess, official DJs. Supporting DJ O and whatever they need.
Yep.
And then as of a couple weeks ago, I'm the University of Wisconsin Badgers official DJ.
At what point was it that you decided to brand yourself?
Great question. So I had been, I guess, I don't want to say just DJ Shawna because it's who I am and I don't want to minimalize it.
Right.
I had been DJ Shawna until about 4 years ago. I had started to actually study the game, if you will, kind of what entrepreneurs and people who hustle, you study whatever game you're playing, right? Again, I can make a lot of analogies as a basketball player, and so I studied the game. I looked at local DJs that I thought were making it, things that they were doing that I wanted to do. I looked at even then regional DJs, national DJs, and global DJs. Okay. And the people, admittedly, the men that I saw in a very male-dominated industry, the men that I had seen at the time that I looked up to and kind of paid attention to, they all had something that was bigger than themselves. Right. So I started again thinking about what I was taught at the University of Wisconsin, even at Pius, and as a professional athlete. I mean, look at, if I may, LeBron and Colin Kaepernick. When you have a platform, use it for good. Absolutely. To do something, I guess, if you will, with that power that you've almost been given. So not comparing myself to LeBron or Cap, but again, goosebumps on what Nike just did yesterday. And just so wanting to take my platform and to infect people with positivity and good vibes. The DJs that I looked at had another logo, Tiesto, if you know Tiesto, one of the number one DJ in the country, globally, for years. In his 40s, just phenomenal DJ. He has another logo that's aside from his name, and you know what it is. You know what it stands for. When you see it, you know that's Tiesto. So I wanted to take it to another level, and I wanted Dare to be something that I could use as a DJ. So it's literally this little stick figure guy logo. Clearly I did not go to school for art, so you can not knock me on that. But the Nike swoosh is very simple too here, people, okay? All right, Adidas has 3 stripes. How okay.
No, I feel what you're saying, and man, to see what LeBron is doing and to see what Kaepernick has done, you know what I'm saying? It's inspiring, and there needs to be so much more of that. Right. So I think that it's awesome that you dare to be.
Thank you.
Something so great. With any journey, you have those ups, you have those downs. Yep. What would you say has been the best part so far?
Every day, waking up. That sounds so cliche, but
No.
it's so, yesterday I woke up in Madison, Wisconsin. I got to DJ for all 800 student athletes at the University of Wisconsin. I drove home and I woke up in my bed and I had a whole nother list of things to do. And it can be overwhelming, right? Because it's work. You're still working. And who doesn't want to go play or go watch the new Incredibles movie? Or, and so every day it just keeps getting better, and I think we have a choice, and I think that's what's the fun part is every single day. I love games, if you can't tell. And so I have a choice. What you put in, jumping, basketball player is what you're going to get out.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Same thing we talked about food before we started.
Yep.
What I put in me is what I'm going to get out.
Yep.
Same thing with sleep. Like all of those
Absolutely.
controllables. So, and that's where it carries over to me as DJ Shawna, as Dare to Be, as a basketball trainer. I think, again, it's super cliche, but I love having a choice every day. I don't have great days every day.
Right.
But I have a choice on how I respond.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best part, is every day that I've been gifted
Yes.
to just do stuff like this.
So in contrast, what has been a hurdle for you, and how did you overcome it?
I think the biggest hurdle is finding your lane, and not
I like that.
and not trying to, again. So I go back to the other DJs I said that I kind of studied, not trying to be them,
Right.
being true to me, and so like this is me, and I think maybe that goes then hand in hand I get to be me every day.
Every day.
I can wear a hat
Every
backwards.
day.
I have
Yeah.
tattoos. Like
Yeah.
I love sharing the story, but also allowing other people with Dare to Be to share their story.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's cool. So I think that was the biggest hurdle, was really like, who am I?
Yeah.
And looking yourself in the mirror and saying, no, I don't want to be this DJ, and I'm not, but I love what they're doing.
Yep.
I love like picking all these people and admiring them and following them, and even if there's not a relationship, utilizing them as mentors.
Yeah.
But then saying, but that's not me.
Right.
Like, if you go on my DJ page, my brand is not about alcohol.
Right.
It's not about VIP service. It's not about it's not about some stuff that a lot of DJs are about. I'm not judging that.
Right.
It just wasn't who I
wasn't
was.
you.
I love clubs. I love bars. I love that energy. But what I'm doing now is I get to make an impact. I feel like I get to like actually touch people in a way where I think that it lasts a little bit longer, a little bit differently. Yeah. So my stepdad recently passed away. Well, I say recently, it's a little over a year. He inspired me beyond words. Admittedly, more in his passing than he did that I even knew about, because he didn't talk about what he did. I learned more about his accomplishments when my stepbrother wrote his obituary, because Joe never talked about it. And literally, after kind of the fog lifted, I remember like something kicked in me, and it like kind of chokes me up if you can't tell. And I produced a book. So I made a book about our dog called The Adventures of Bob in downtown Milwaukee.
Okay.
All of the proceeds go to a nonprofit in Milwaukee called Key to Change, to help our homeless population, individuals and families.
It was just so dope.
Oh, thanks. But
so yeah, I want to thank you.
Thank you
again for
seriously
being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Seriously, so very proud of you.
Yes,
keep jumping.
I'm jumping. Y'all later, as you know, this is to inspire you guys. Anybody out there hesitant to following your dreams, man? You just kind of a bit hesitant to taking that next step, or you just don't know what you want to do. Hopefully, we were able to drop some jewels, some nuggets on you, some inspiration, because we want to see you be great. Because if we can be great, you can be great.
It's true.
Gonna see y'all later. Don't forget to like, the love, the share. Peace.